Today, we are discussing words and how each individual word has an energy that it carries. And we are going to talk about how you can more accurately and precisely express yourself based on the words and the energy associated with that word, based on the words that you choose. So we're going to jump right into it really fast. This is episode number 59 of Real Occult, where we apply numerology and astrology to the material world. My name is Tristan Garrett Mueller. I used to work in hospice. Now I run a 164 kid before school and after school program. I also run the Real Occult community, where we help families improve their children's spiritual foundation through our multi-layered numerology and astrology system. So let's talk about words. That community completely free. SchoolSKOOL.com/real occult if you're interested in improving your family's spiritual foundation with our multi-layered numerology and astrology system. Words. Let's talk about words. So if you do not know, which I'm assuming most of you do not, I used to play college hockey. And when I was in college playing hockey, I would wake up. First thing I would do was walk to the rec center, and I would get a 20-minute cardio session in. I'd go back and then head to class, and that's how I would start my day, with the 20-minute cardio session. I would do that on the treadmill. After college, I still fully committed to doing cardio. We crank up the treadmill, 12 incline. We're going 4 miles an hour, and we're just humming along, right? 12 incline, 4 miles an hour, and we're going to go walk for 30 minutes. This is cardio, and that's how I would describe it. I tell people I'm going to go do a cardio session. Then I start doing all my cardio outside, and I'm going to go for a 3-mile walk, and we're going to do it in half an hour to 45 minutes. So we're pretty quick pace across the 3-mile little loop that I'm doing. And I was calling it cardio. We take the dogs. I'm going to go take the dogs for a cardio session. We are here to put down miles. And that's the energy that I'm bringing to the session. Heads tilted forward, bodies leaning forward. We're looking at the ground. We're moving. Fast pace, breathing, picking up, breathing a little bit faster. Dogs are huffing and puffing. We're doing cardio session. There is some level of intensity here. On the other hand, nowadays, I go for walks. I'm going to go do the exact same 3-mile loop. But when I say it, I'm going to go for a walk. My energy is completely different as I leave the house. The cardio session, we got the headphones on. We're going to go put down some miles. I'm going for a walk. No headphones. Posture's very upright. I'm looking around. I'm enjoying the trees. I might stop and look at the mountains for a minute. As I'm passing the park, if I see a dog, I might stop and watch the dog run around. When I'm doing cardio, it's head down, we're moving, we're putting down miles. And so that's just a real quick example. As I was driving home today, I noticed someone with headphones, and they're leaning far forward, head down, and they're putting down miles. I'm like, oh, they're doing some cardio. That's a cardio session. Versus older couple walking their dogs. Their posture up. You could just see it in their body. They're relaxed. They're out for a nice casual stroll. The other dude, there's tension in the body. He's out. He's doing cardio. And so that's just a little example, cardio versus walk. Which one are you going to do? The energy is different. The activity is the exact same. I'm going to go for a 3-mile loop. If I'm going to do that 3-mile loop as cardio, I'm going to have an entirely different approach and energy I'm bringing to the event versus I'm going to do that exact same 3-mile loop as a walk. And so now, as you are moving through your day, the words we choose to use in order to describe these events or these activities, they carry an energy with them. The spell, S-P-E-L-L, spell. How do we spell words? Words are spells. We're casting an energetic net when we choose to utilize one word or another. That's the energy that we are bringing into the universe. Our vocal cords are vibrating. Our mouths are creating shapes so that these words project in a real way in the material world. There's an audio signature left in the energetic universe when we say these words. And each one of these words has a meaning attached to it. They have an energy attached to it. So what we can do is be very particular in the type of energy we are attempting to express. If I want to go for a nice casual decompressive walk, I'm not going to say I'm going to go do some cardio. If my goal is to get my heart rate up for an extended period of time, maybe burn a little bit of calories, I'm going to go for a cardio session. I'm not going to go for a walk. And so how we approach, here's another great example. I used to run a kinesiology business, and the difference between someone going for a workout versus someone going for a rehab session. As I was getting people to improve their posture through our kinesiology program, we were doing symmetry sessions. We're doing the exact same. We're lifting weights, barbells, dumbbells. Changing the word. We're not going to work out. We're not going for a weight training session. We are doing a symmetry session. We're doing some rehab. The exact same movement. We're doing a barbell squat. If you're going to the gym to do a workout with a barbell squat workout versus you're going to the gym to do rehab with the barbell squat. Very different energies, even though the movement, the activity is exactly the same. By changing the words that I was using with the kinesiology, we're doing symmetry sessions, we're doing rehab sessions. I was able to get people to emotionally detach from the weight on the bar so that we can now begin to truly improve form, truly improve the posture we're maintaining through the movement pattern, which is the workout. Maintaining our posture through movement patterns is the workout. And so doing a rehab session, doing a symmetry session enabled us in the program to have our clients detach emotionally from the weight on the bar versus I'm going to do a workout. You want to move some weight. We're trying to push more weight. I'm going to do weight training. There's this emotional attachment to the weight and how hard it is. And so you can change the words you use to change that underlying energy that you are bringing into the activity or the event. It's just a quick little thought I had as I was driving home and I saw the drastic difference between the person on their cardio session in the morning with their headphones and the very tipped forward, aggressive posture versus the older couple walking their dog out for a morning stroll, a morning walk. Same activity, same event. The people doing the morning walk may even walk further. They may even put down more miles than the person doing cardio. Their experience through the activity is going to be different based on how they view the activity and the energy approach that they are bringing to it. And we can quickly change that based on the words we use to describe these activities and these events. Quick podcast today, quick thought. I genuinely appreciate you for listening. If you made it all the way through, the universe wants you to win. Remember this, the universe is on your side. We simply need to learn the lessons we're meant to learn in this lifetime first. There is no escaping the lessons we're meant to learn. The sooner we learn our lessons, the sooner we get the support from the universe. The universe wants you to win. I also want you to win. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, Tristan@realoccult.com. Or If you're a family, you have kids and you'd like to improve your family's spiritual foundation, skool.com/real occult. Free community. We help parents improve their children's spiritual foundation with our multi-layered numerology and astrology cycle. My name's Tristan Garrett Mueller. I hope you have an amazing rest of the day as we wrap up this podcast in the last month of this 9 universal year, the last month of this 9-year cycle coming to an end. I can't wait for the beginning of this next 9-year cycle where we can grow, learn, and experience life together through this next cycle. The universe wants you to win. I want you to win, and I will talk to you again soon.